Hi everyone, Rena here. I am so excited to bring you today's video because it is a gift exchange between myself and Clara Barrera, Beauty is Ageless 55. And if you've been following me for a while, you've also probably most likely been following Clara as well. Many of you actually came to me from her channel, and I appreciate all of you. So we sent each other Christmas gifts, but we did it early so that you could see, first of all, what we got for each other, but also to kind of give some good gift ideas before the holidays so that you can have some ideas if you have some particularly makeup lovers in your family, friends that you like to gift to and want some ideas. So we had a budget and we gave each other kind of our wish lists, and we went shopping and sent each other our surprises. And then what made it even more fun is we decided to go to do a phone call, a video call with each other while we opened them and chatted. And I just love chatting with Clara because we both just love makeup. We love perfumes and scents. We have a lot of similarities. And she is just such a joy to talk to, whether it's makeup related or just life related. And I'm so thankful to have met her. I would never have met her without YouTube, without my channel here. I started my channel in 2019 and we met shortly after. And I've just become so close over the years. Now we talk nearly every day, even just through texting, even if it's how are you doing, at least a couple times a week. So because we have such similarities in tastes and we both love gifting, and it just brings us as a joy to do so, more than getting, we love gifting. So we decided to, of course, send each other our packages, and we, like I said, opened them over video, and then we are now doing a makeup look with what we've got from each other. And we're going to have some questions that we both came up with. We each came up with 3 questions, and we'll both answer all 6 of them. So while we're doing our makeup look, we'll go over the questions, and just wanted to make it a little fun for you all. And hopefully you'll enjoy the questions. Hopefully you enjoy the makeup look. Hopefully you get some ideas for Christmas shopping, or some ideas of makeup that you might enjoy for yourself. All right, so without further ado, let's get started. So this is one of the things that she got me. This is the outer packaging. I already took everything out, but from Tower 28. What I love about these, they're limited. 2 of the shades are limited edition. They're these adorable little minis. It's a great way to try these lip balms. It's kind of a hybrid lip balm / lip oil. I already tried one to see. And it's almost like a Vaseline Carmex type of texture, but not quite as thick and goopy. It's not sticky, and they are scented and tinted. So I love all of that. And the 4 shades that come in this package are shown right here. And the shades are also matching the flavors. So there's Red Bean Mochi. Nani always corrects me because she knows all the Japanese stuff. Watermelon Kiwi, Iced Dulce de Leche, and Tiramisu. And these 2 are limited edition. These are 5 grams each. So I'm going to try them so you can kind of see what they look like on the lips in case you just want to buy one full size. Maybe all of these don't sound good to you. I thought these would be adorable as little stocking stuffers as well. A bunch of the brands are doing this, I noticed. And it has the rounded tip instead of the diagonal like a lot of them do. And of course you can use it like this, or you can just use your fingers. Most of the time I use my fingers, but we'll just see. Oh my goodness. That smells like watermelon bubblegum. So that's the watermelon kiwi. Just a nice soft pink. I like that. That's really pretty for like a light makeup or no makeup day. And it is cool toned. Like, it did make my lips look a little pinkish. And that's the lightest one. The next one, this one's more of a shimmer. This is the Dulce de Leche, and I already tried this one. It's so yummy, and it's supposed to be shimmery. It smells so good. It smells like caramel latte or caramel macchiato. It doesn't look too shimmery. No, so if you don't care for like sparkly lip gloss, then I think you would still be okay with this. Maybe out in the sunshine you could see a little bit of sparkle, but I can't really. I think it just adds to the shine, but that's a more nude look. Okay, then we'll try the red bean. More tinted. That is really pretty. Almost like a rosewood. Could definitely use that in place of a lipstick. That one might be my favorite, but let's try the darkest one. And that is, what was this one again? Tiramisu. And last, oh yum. Looks like this one you have to be a little more careful with. I was hoping it would have coffee scent, and it does. None of them are really strong or overpowering though, so it's not like you're gonna be smelling it the whole time you have it on. It's a little like whiff here and there. That is pretty too, so you could definitely wear that also as a lipstick. I'll keep that on for now until we do our look, just to keep my lips softened, and then I'll do I have a lipstick that I'm planning to wear, and then we'll try one of these over the lipstick and see how that does. But they definitely can be worn by themselves for sure. All right, so that was one of the gifts she got me. Then she got me, oh, I'm so excited. This is the Lancome La Vie est Belle, but it's the nude vanilla nude. And I just got this, and look how much I've used already because it's that good. So if you're familiar with the original La Vie S, I always say La Vie est Belle, but it might be Est Belle. But I can never keep track of the French pronunciations. But the La Vie original has a beautiful, sweet floral with a hint of gourmand, and it lasts all day. So this one has kind of a similar base to it, I guess you could say, but with lots more creaminess and lots more gourmand. But I have it on, and for one thing, I don't feel like you can overspray it. So it's not strong, like overpowering, but it lasts all day. And I didn't expect that because it is so soft that I thought that I would have to keep replying throughout the day, but you don't. So that is amazing. So you can spray it a lot or a little and still smell it throughout the day. And I can't describe it other than it's just very creamy and warm and yummy. So it's not overly sweet or anything like that. I was so excited. I know this has become one of her favorite perfumes, and I know that if she loves it, I will love it, and vice versa. And oh, and then also, before I get to my most exciting, she also sent me this, and I have my hair up a lot. So this is from Kitsch, the hair claw. And I love Kitsch's. I have some of their flat lay claws. I love those as well. But their regular claws, I feel like they stay put. And I have thin hair, and this is a big claw, but I've had it in for several hours, and it hasn't budged. So I love their hair products. So thank you for that. All right, last but most amazing. All of these are amazing, but this one she knocked it out of the park. So she knows that I have wanted to try a few of the prestige brands. I've tried a few little things from YSL, but I've been especially wanting to try their blushes, and I almost got one in the sale, but she told me not to. And this is why. And it's not just one single blush. No, it's an entire palette. So this, I'm wowed. And it's so beautiful. So I'm going to swatch these and then we're going to use them. And we decided we wanted to do a holiday. I don't know if I probably already mentioned that. We wanted to kind of do a holiday look, which is why I wore something shiny, shimmery. And my background is not Christmas yet, not holiday yet. I was going to do that today, but it's raining and my studio's not in the house and I would have to come back and forth in the rain. So I apologize for that, but we'll do a holiday look anyway. Oh, so beautiful. Okay, there are shade names on the back of the box. Of course, it has the mirror, but I don't want to blind you, so we'll keep that on there for now. So this one is a blush, but you could use it probably as a blush lighter or a highlighter. And this is called Restless Rose, or Restless Rosé. It's number 93. Let's swatch as we go. I'm afraid to touch it, but it's so beautiful. Yeah, that can, oh, look, it's shifty too. So it's pinky peach. Oh, that is beautiful. Then over here next to that is a highlighter. It's O2 Hypnotic Honey. Beautiful. A champagne gold. And then this one is number 77. It's a highlighter, Hallucinating Pink. Oh, nice. So we got a pink and a gold highlighter. Oh, that one's nice and soft, but I bet you could build it up. Oh, that one has a little sparkle to it too, it looks like. Let me do that again just to see. Very soft. All right, and then of course this is a blush. It looks like it's shimmery. This is number 44, Nude Lavalier. I might be mispronouncing, but this seems to be one of their best sellers in their lippies and blushes. There's good reason for that. That is gorgeous. So you can use that as a blush lighter or just a blush if you like shimmery blush. And then this beautiful one is oh, that is so buttery. It's a matte, and that one is number 54, Berry Bang. Oh, I'm afraid I'm gonna like accidentally bump it. That's beautiful. And I know that if I did, that was a good swipe, so you can do it a lot softer as well, so it won't be overly. How pretty is that? All right, and then the last one is also considered a highlighter, but you can also use it as a blush lighter or bronze, and it's called number 22, Bronzed Dunes. You can also use any of these as eyeshadows. I thought about actually doing my eye look with these as well, but I wanted something to kind of go along with what I'm wearing. But those are gorgeous. Yes. Oh my gosh. I'm so excited. Didn't just get one, I got 6 in this gorgeous packaging. I love the YSL's packaging anyway. Beautiful. So thank you very much, Clara. Amazing. And I feel like what I got her can't even compare. So we're going to do our cheeks. We'll go ahead and do that first, and then I'll show you what I'm going to use for my eyes. Now to decide which shades. But I think I'm going to go with the Nude Lavalier, the Mauve Rosy Pink. And it is a little bit shimmery, but I feel like it's like more of a kind of a glowy shimmer versus like it's not sparkly or it won't be too shiny. I don't think, but let's find out. Yeah, I've never even tried a YSL blush before. It's the first time. And I knew it would not disappoint. Look how beautiful. So yeah, it is a bit glowy, but I like it. And of course you can build that up. A lot of times I will use like a cream or liquid blush and then a powder blush as kind of a topper. All right, now before I forget, let's start answering some questions. And then the highlighter, I'll go ahead and, oh, it's shifty. Let me see if I could show you that. This pink one right here is shifty. So it shifts pink and it shifts pink to gold, kind of a peachy gold, peachy pink, and that's so pretty. So I'm gonna go in with that one very softly. Just very soft. Like, even though it had a little sparkle, I don't think it's like too sparkly. I think that would be beautiful. And again, you can build it up. It's definitely a beautiful holiday highlighter. See if you can see it a little more now. So pretty. Oh my gosh. Thank you. I'm deciding whether I want to do the bronzer. I mean, it's not a bronzer, but it's a highlighter, but I might add a little just for a hint of bronze. Just right here. Yeah. Up here, just a little bit. Now we will do the eyeshadow, and I thought it would be fun for my holiday look. I said we would start answering questions and I haven't even started. I'm not very good at multitasking with a get ready with me. So, question. I came up with 3 and she came up with 3. I'll ask her questions or answer her questions first. Her first question was your favorite lip shade and formula, gloss, liquid lip, and bullet lipstick. So before I answer that, see, the eyeshadows that I'm going to use, Ulta sales. My favorite color, I could not pass it up, and it was between this one or the NARS cheek palette, which is kind of these colors. So beautiful. But I went with the MAC, and I love the packaging. It's just kind of that retro aqua with some rose gold trim. And then these are the shades. Isn't that gorgeous? So these 2 are mattes. Wait. No. These 2 are mattes, and the rest are, these 3 are shimmers. And then this one is a cream. So I just thought they're so pretty. But we're going to combine that with a couple of the Danessa Myricks. Okay. And then we're going to use this lipstick. Oh, the packaging. Ah, so beautiful. And I chose the pink one. And look at that. This one is called Pink List. Okay, my favorite lipstick formula, first of all, is a glossy, juicy lipstick. And so I'm always using lip oils. I have lip oils everywhere. So I can't really pick a favorite as far as lip oils go because I use a lot of them. I love Clarins. That's probably my favorite, but e.l.f., their lip oil is actually very similar to Clarins, which is amazing. So they make a good one if you're looking for affordable. I'm doing the base shade in the tan matte right here. So I like lots of lip oils. That's my favorite. That's my go-to. These. So these I will be using all the time. And if I want a little color, I have 2 for that. And I want a little less color, I have 2 for that. So thank you. I'm going to do the outer corners, first of all, with this deep, it's kind of a, I want to call it blurple. It's like a violet blue, I guess, violet purple. This was from the Danessa Myricks, not the newest one, This was about Lightwork 6, the Freedom palette that came out last year. But since I have the one and I don't reach for it often enough, I didn't feel like it was justified. But if you haven't tried them and you like, especially like different textures, you like different shimmers, and you're like me and love a multi-chrome, then this is definitely a wonderful Christmas gift idea. The nice thing about the new one is it has more neutrals than this one did. And I don't think this one had any mattes, and that one does. So that's really nice. So my favorite bullet lipstick would have to be this one, the MAC Maximal. And my favorite shade is Soar. It's that perfect mauve that I've been looking for. It's beautiful. I'll go ahead and swatch it. So it's just just that perfect neutral, kind of goes with everything shade. Not too warm, not too cool. I feel like it leans more cool, but not too pink or violet or anything like that. It's beautiful. And then my favorite liquid lipstick would have to be a tie between Lunar Beauty's, I think it's called Pink Lady. I'll look in a minute. Pink Pearl. It came with, it went with this set, the Siren, what is that, Siren Sunset or something? Siren something. And it is gorgeous. Again, just that beautiful, cool mauve, kind of berry mauve. The other one that I really like for liquid lipstick is the Blend Bunny. She doesn't sell it anymore unless it's still in there in the clearance sale. But the shade Moody. And I have used that in a past video or two as well. Question number 2. What is your least favorite makeup step? I would have to say probably mascara, because it takes me forever because I'm so picky and I want my eyelashes. I don't use an eyelash curler because I don't like them. So I use my mascara and try to curl my lashes as I go. And I want them to be fanned out, but lengthened, but volumed, but curled. So my mascara takes a little bit because I like to do a couple, 2 to 3 coats depending on the mascara. One size is probably my current favorite because I feel like I don't have to do as many coats. And it does all of that I'm looking for. Number 3 that she asked is, if you could only have one eyeshadow brand for the rest of your life, what would you choose? And I told her, oh my gosh, that question is hard. And I know it's going to be hard for her too. So, and I ended up having a challenging question too. So that's the outer corners with that deep kind of blue purple. So next I'm going to do that cream shadow right there and use that kind of as a base for the next step, the shimmers. Get a flat brush to do that with. Oh, that was so hard. So I thought about what are the brands that I have the most of, and there would be 5 of them, which would be not in any particular order, but that would be Nomad Cosmetics, Sydney Grace, Natasha Denona, Sigma, Blend Bunny. So those would be the 5 that I have the most of because I love them all so much. So then I said, because those would be like my favorites. So then I said, okay, narrow those 5 down to 2. And then it'd be easier to choose between. Look at that. You could have that by itself, just kind of like a shimmery eye gloss. And it's also shifty as well. So it's kind of a pink, some purple. I can't even tell what all colors there are. There's a few colors in there. That's pretty. So I narrowed it down to 2, which was hard enough. And that was Sydney Grace and Natasha Denona. So then I said, okay, now I have to pick the one. If I could only choose one, what would it be? I think, as of now, I think I would have to choose Sydney Grace. Their formulas are just amazing. They're blendable, they're buttery, they're pigmented, the shimmers are good quality. They have such a great selection. If I had to decide on one, it would be Sydney Grace. Next, I'm going to go ahead and do this purple kind of lilac. It's a pinky purple. And I don't know how to describe the formula. It's creamy, not like this kind of gloss cream, but it's a kind of a creamy powder, I guess. Look how pretty that is. I'm curious if she agrees, or I'm pretty sure Natasha Denona and Sydney Grace are at her top as well. So I'm curious to see if we have the same answer. And then my 3 questions. My first one, so question number 4. What are my top 3 favorite products to use for a casual kind of everyday makeup, easy makeup look? Product types. So I would have to say, for an everyday look, I would use my favorite 3 products would be an eyeshadow stick. My favorites of those are probably my Laura Mercier, but I have quite a few to choose from. But I love those for a quick and easy. And I could use 1 or I could use 2 to give it some more dimension. Look at that. Gorgeous. Oh my gosh. I haven't used this palette yet. So I said the eyeshadow sticks, and then lip oils, especially tinted lip oils. And I like that. And then blush. Now, I do have to wear mascara. If I'm wearing any makeup, even just a lip gloss, I have to wear a mascara. But I don't consider that as a favorite product. My favorites would be the eyeshadow stick, the blush, and the lip oil. And then the blush, for just an easy everyday makeup, I just use like a liquid blush so that it just kind of looks like a natural flush. And my favorite of those would be the little Rare Beauty ones. And then my favorite 3 products to use in a going out look, more dressed up, like an event or a date or something. And that would be my top 3. Of course, I would go full on foundation, you know, everything. But my top 3 favorite products would be the eyeshadow palette. I love playing in all my palettes. I love trying to see if I can use, you know, a different one every time. And don't ask me what my favorite palette is, though, because that's not fair. The brand was hard enough. So eyeshadow palette, cream and powder blush combo, and then a lipstick, usually a bullet lipstick. Sometimes I might put a lip oil over it to make it look glossy, but that would be my 3 favorites for a more glam or more dressed up. I keep just playing with this because it's so pretty. And then I'm going to do in the inner corner, I'm going to do this light. I'm going to do this kind of soft, I'm trying not to blind you, that soft pink one. It's just a nice little pinky champagne. Not even champagne, just a soft ballerina pink. And I'll do that in my inner corner. All right, and the last question is, which perfume in your collection, because I know both Clara and I have quite the collection of perfumes. We both love them. We both like to wear different ones all the time. So I asked, which perfume in your collection do you find that you reach for the most frequently, or just in general, which ones you reach for the most? And, you know, that was my challenge question, because that's hard as well. Because again, I like to wear a different one every day, but there are days that I'll go back to a favorite, and I would have to say, and I have a couple favorites, but I would have to say my top one right now, and that might change in 6 months or 3 months. My top one right now would be this one. This is Rabanne Fame. So this is I love the bottle. It's adorable. I love the scent. I love the sprayer. I'll show you why. It's just such a nice, it's so easy. I've never had a perfume spray like that. It's just a nice, voluminous, but not overly, and it's a misting, and it's so easy to push it. I love it. It comes out of her little sunglasses there. Isn't this adorable? and it smells so good. It's sexy, not overpowering. It's feminine, has a kind of a floral gourmand. It's gorgeous. And then when it dries down, it almost gives a soft tropical floral. I can wear that and just makes me happy all day long. So I'd have to say that's the one I would reach for the most. Look at that. The inner corners. That gloss is amazing. The only thing is that doesn't have its own cover other than the little plastic sheet. This does snap close, but I don't know that that would keep it from getting dried out. So I'm definitely not going to lose that. I just wish it was a little more. And then last, just to give it kind of the same shifty color as my top. I mean, I can leave it like this and I just think it's gorgeous, but just to give it that extra holiday bam to go with my top. This is also Danessa Myricks Lightwork. This was number 5. And I'm going to use this one right here at the very top because it just, when I swatched it, it looked just like this. So let's give that kind of little topper. Oh yeah. Look at that. I am noticing that the gloss, the cream, I'm very sad, is looking like it's separating a little bit in my eyelid folds. Can you see that over here? So I feel like maybe we need an extra primer under that just to keep it in place. So probably like a tacky primer. So I'll have to try that next and hopefully it'll stay because I mean I just did it and it's already doing that. So let's hope that the primer, a good primer, would change that. It's gorgeous. I love that. And I love the whole palette. So let's go ahead and do the lips, the final step. I'm gonna wipe this one off. They should be nice and moisturized now. Yep, they're feeling moisturized and soft. I haven't tried it yet. This was called Pink. What's that called? Pink List. I will link everything that I showed today in the description so that if you're you are interested in any of these, then you'll know where to get them. That's so pretty. All right, last thing I'm going to do is an eyeliner on the bottom, and then we'll get some little bit of shadow on the bottom as well. I'm going to use the Urban Decay Vice, and then I'll do my mascara, but I'll do that off camera. And you'll know why. It's because my least favorite step and it takes so long. I just like the way a dark colored eyeliner makes your eyes just pop just doing it in the waterline. I don't do an upper eyeliner or the wing just because of the way my eyes are shaped. I always wipe off when I'm doing the waterline. I always wipe that off before I put it away. I think I'm going to do this one. I haven't tried that one, so I'm going to do that one on the bottom. That is so pretty. So pretty. All right, I'm gonna do my mascara. I'll be right back. All right, so I went ahead and used the one size. That's what their wand looks like. But I just think it's such a beautiful mascara and does a good job. It is beautiful. Oh, and then I wanted to try one of the lip balms over this. I mean, it's like it's satiny already, so I don't feel like I really need one. And I love the pink color. But we're going to go ahead and I think we'll do the pink one. That's the watermelon one, and just see what it does. Again, it's just a soft pink. And it doesn't change the color too much, it just adds some nice, pretty shine. So there's the final look. Be sure to go watch Clara's video and see what I got for her. And I'm so excited. So I think she definitely wins as far as the gifts go, but it was no contest. I feel like the winner because of what I got. So be sure to go watch hers. The link to her video will be in the description. Links to my products will be in my description. I'm sure she'll do the same thing. Link to all the products that she used will be in her description. I would love for you to comment. It would be fun to see what your answers to some of the questions would be. You don't have to answer all 6, but if you want to, great. It could be one comment, it could be multiple comments. And yeah, I would love to see what your favorites and what your answers would be. I'll also put them in the description, and you can answer in either mine or Clara's or both. So thank you so much, Clara, for not only the gifts but for doing this collab with me, and thank you to all of you who watched it with us. I hope you enjoy and have a lot of fun. I hope you have some happy, stress-free holidays. If you like this video, please be sure to give it a big thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't already, and if you want to see other makeup looks and unboxings, and definitely go watch Clara's. And I will see you in the next video, and I hope you have a wonderful holiday season. Bye!